So I was going to make some politics, some videos about politics. But if there's one thing in my life that I've been a pro at, it's drugs. Yeah, you didn't say that out loud. It's just weird. Now, if you're a family member watching this and you have someone in your life that is addicted to drugs and you can't understand why, you don't know what to do, if you're an addict yourself and you're in the rooms and you're trying to count your days, that didn't work for me. It did for a little while. But I started out just like a lot of people. I ended up getting painkillers um, for a root canal, I believe it was. And ever since then, it was like I fell in love. I'm not going to go into my whole life as a drug addict. I don't want to talk about that. It doesn't matter. I just want to say I when I did the whole rehab thing, I did the whole detox thing. And for me, is, I tried my best to go through that way and go into the rooms and count my days, how many days I have clean. And it was almost like my whole identity. But I can remember when I ended up relapsing after 3 years. And usually that's right around, if someone has some good time, usually around 3 years is when it starts getting tough. Because as much as you don't want to say, you convince yourself that's pretty much what you do. You convince yourself that you can only do it once, or I'll just do it once and see if I like it, and then if I won't like it, and then I'll just say, oh, thank God, I hated it, But that doesn't work out either. Nothing works out. I ended up moving as far away as possible from where I was living, and I was buying Suboxone off the street. And I went into the ER, and the doctor said, why don't you just go to a doctor and get it prescribed? I mean, you'll save a bunch of money. So I did that. And I kept telling everybody, I don't want to be on this long. I don't want to be on this long. And like I told you in another video, someone, said, are you lying, cheating, stealing? No. Do you have a job? Yes. Do you have your own place? Yes. So what's the problem? Because some people don't approve? Who the fuck cares? It's your life. You're being a productive um, person, right? I mean, so unfortunately, you're not going to hear anything from me about what you can do to help, because that's the problem. Giving someone money or uh, someone that's active in it, you can't do anything. It's, look, if you're not going to get clean, then I can't help you. But if you ever need, like one thing my mom did was give me clothes, let me wash my clothes, take a shower, and feed me. But as soon as 8 o'clock in the morning came, she booted me out. I was only able to sleep there. She would give me something to eat, and I could shower, and then I'd leave. But the problem with that was that I kept doing it because I had been homeless. That was like a one step up from being homeless. So it took a lot for my parents to say nothing at all. I can't help you until you want to help yourself. And that's what I did. Um, as soon as I had some time in, I didn't say, can you do this because I've already had this much time, or don't you trust me, or I didn't do any of that. I moved as far away as possible from my hometown. I I got into an SRO, which is a single room occupancy. You have one small little room and you share a bathroom with like six other dudes, and on the other side of the wing, it's the same thing. It's just an apartment without drugs, alcohol, nothing like that. And everyone there has to work. Um, some people are disabled, but it's there so that you can have a place to stay and take a shower until you get off your feet. And then once you get off your feet, you're out. And that's exactly what I did. And then I walked to work. I did everything myself because that's the only way it worked for me. Because if I got any help, if I had any form of, like someone saying, if you become homeless again, I'm here to help. That wasn't there, and that scared the shit out of me, knowing that I am almost 40 at that point. Well, technically, I was what, 34. So I was 34, and I knew that if I fucked up again, I'd be homeless again. And I knew up here, being homeless with the winters, I wouldn't survive. So that's what I did. I had to. I had no choice. And then after a while, not to mention, once you're taking Suboxone, it's pointless to even get high. So after a while, it just went away. I don't think about it anymore. I don't talk about it anymore. At work, nobody knows me as a former drug addict. They just know me as Andy, you know? So if you're out there and you have a family member, uh, it's rough because not even we understand why we can't stop. I know I can't drink. I can't do anything. I just know I can't because I know what it's going to lead to. But I have a great relationship with my family now. And part of me feels bad because I don't make it a part of my life. So I see people struggling and I want to talk to them. But at the same time, I just don't want to, I don't like making that part of me anymore because I feel like that's what some of the problem was. Constantly talking about it, constantly putting myself into that world, even though I'm not even doing it anymore. And then when you get to the rooms, it was like, oh, you're an AA, but you do drugs. Why are you here? And it's like, I thought we were here to help each other, but it's not like that. Like, I mean, there was at one point when I was going to the rooms just to find women to sleep with. Like, what are we doing here? But I just hope that if you're a family member watching this, just know there's not much you can do. But you know, I would love to help you, but I can't, knowing that you might use it for drugs. Even as hard it is, it's gonna be hard. I'm telling you. But you can't help. You can't. And yeah. So I don't know. Whoever sees this video, maybe it helps someone. I don't know. If you have any questions, just ask. So, see ya.